Well, hello, my name is Facundo Escudero Lafon and I'm 22 years old. I'm currently a student at the English Teacher Training College in Adrogué, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about history. How interesting, isn't it? I'm going to talk about the 14th century, but I will focus on one major aspect of it, which is the role of women in the 14th century. So let's get started. Throughout the Middle Ages, women had little control over their lives because of gender roles imposed by society. More precisely, the place of women at society was designated by religion, which was Christianity in Europe. For many members of the church, the topic of sex and lust was perceived as sins created during the fall, which was a Christian term. According to the Bible, Eve was created from Adam's rib, and having eaten the forbidden fruit, she was responsible for man's expulsion from paradise. This conception led people to believe that women, the descendants of Eve, were weak and prone to sexual sins. Therefore, the church prompted women to remain chaste, encouraging obedient behavior on women. So, we can see how important religion was in such era to the point where gender roles were designated. Okay, now let's talk about the general role of women in such century. In the medieval era, women were legally um, dependent on their husband. They were restricted from signing contracts, being witnesses at court, and borrowing money on their name. All of these had to be carried out by their husband. But there is a huge difference with unmarried and widow women who could be financially independent. Okay? So now let's talk about peasant and town women. These women had to perform many domestic responsibilities, such as cooking, caring for children and livestock. Okay? They will also join their husband on the field to bring in the crops during the hardest time of the year, which was the harvest. And they will also involve in vital cottage industries such as manufacturing of textiles. Okay? On the other hand, the role of privileged women was also extremely restricted. Okay? Um, the the marriages of young aristocratic women was arranged by their families. Although wealthy women had servants who helped them with cooking, cleaning, and child um, caring, with gave them time, free time to engage themselves in activities such as dancing, hunting, and religious activities. It is really important to mention that some women could actually exercise power. In the church, women could become nuns and hold positions of great authority and responsibility. As abbesses of convent, mm, women were also able to rise to the highest level of sovereignty. They could become queens and rule over kingdoms on behalf of awesome husbands and underage sons. Okay? So, basically, according to religion, In such era, the role of women was extremely limited. If we compare it to the opposite gender, we can easily guess how they could have suffered from judgment if they dared to live on their own terms. That is to say, rejecting any type of restriction that would not allow them to live their lives to the fullest.